Alright, BobalosRex here, and we're talking the first look at this PTR. I've been playing it for a while now, but this is still first look, so this has many iterations to go. But what have I checked out so far? So, the new island, Siren Isle. It's alright. For an island added, it's not that bad. There's not much variance on it, though. It does feel like an island expedition. It's one theme, but it's got some mystery to it. And because it was a BFA island, they did keep some of the Azerite stuff, but then it feels like they added this crystal stuff. But it's got some really interesting story going on. I've been doing the story quests. No, I'm not going to really do spoilers, but we haven't really got a teaser for the next stuff, but I did find some stuff that seemed out of place in Ashkahet that may be for the Kirin Tor quest line, but I don't think the new quests are going to be testable. But those will be the biggest hints at where we're going. But we'll know where we're going next by the 13th, so that's not a big deal. There is some interesting lore on this island, and I think it's a solid island for sniffing around in the lore. And it's alright to traverse. But you can't fly here, but it does seem that that may be unlocked as you progress the story. Now, there is a catch-up vendor over here. Where are they?
What have you experienced?
Oh, goodness. I don't know where they're at. Right here, the quartermaster.
Show me what
He's got veteran warbound gear for sale for the new resource, which is actually pretty easy to farm. And it's got its own transmog, so you can farm that up. Send that to Ulster's rings and necklaces and even trinkets. Of course, there's rares on the island, and then there's these events, okay? So you put in resources over here, you get these events, and then once you... It may be weekly, but once you've done it for the day, you get your reward. And for me, it was these crystals for the ring. So this is the new ring. You get these really quickly. You get a couple really quickly just by doing the... They were like world quests up. See, there's one going on. There's a couple and a rare. You know, there's some stuff to do on the island. And it does give some decent gear. I got 593 veteran pieces. And then you also can do some quests and you get these citrines, which upgrade your ring. So I did one upgrade already and I got it to 623, and now it's 626. So ring upgrades are back. But then you can also buy citrines from all the NPCs around here as you do some of these quests. And I was just doing one of them and it unlocked this underwater mode, and I haven't really gone underwater searching around the island, but I did unlock, see, now I got underwater breath, swim speed, all this good stuff for underwater, and I've yet to go around the island in water. And then I have this quest here, which is going to unlock some stuff for the storm. Now, speaking of the storm, that's kind of the island's special thing. Okay, so right now I'm in normal island mode, you know, whatever. And then, once you unlock it, the special assignment, you can head into the storm. And now you're in storm mode, and there's different stuff up. There, like I said, there's the special assignment, but there's also different quests up, different rares, and even where we're gonna get the mount, because it seems, all right, like this mount comes from farming stuff in the storm. Now I did my own video on it to show that off, but yeah, this is how you enter storm mode. All right. And I did look at a couple of the new mounts. We do have a lot of new meta achievements. I am going to do my own video on that. One of the main ones is the new Azeroth one right here, which also has another meta quest that you have to get the big meta that also rewards a mount. There's a total of 4 new meta achievement mounts, one including the new one in War Within, which has a pirate ship mount for finishing this, and then a Xalatath shadow mount for finishing that achievement. Alright, and then if you want to leave storm mode, I can just head back to Susie over here. Talk to her. Bada boom, I'm out the store. So that's kind of what's the test there. But there's also a few other goodies. So that's what's on the island. FY, if you want to test it on the PTR, how you get to the island is you head over to Dornogal. Alright, you're going to head into the Foundation Hall. And you're going to talk to Dawn. And she leads us over here. So we're hanging out with Dawn, the Arathi, and the Goblins. Alright? And then there was a splash screen that showed Haranir in the story quest. So that will be interesting. We'll see where that takes us. But again, we'll know a lot more about that on the 13th. Way before this comes out. And we actually get those story quests. So, the other thing I wanted to show off is the pointy ears. So, humans can now have pointed ears, but let me tell you, it's hard to show in the hair. Here's one. There we go. Yeah. There, look, as you can see, she got pointy ears. Alright, and then guess who else has got pointy ears? The humans, for the Worgans, also have pointed ears. And the Kultiran also have pointed ear options now. Here, let's make her. There we go. As you can see, new ear options for humans, Kultirans, and Worgen human form. Now, I'm always hoping for more customizations, but I'm always happy when they add some customizations. Does this mean the Arathi has joined the Alliance? Maybe? But I think it more is Blizzard giving us the option to be half-elves. Okay? You can be a fat half-elf that lives in Kultiris. You could be a skinnier half-elf that lives in Stormwind. You could be a Gilnean half-elf that got turned into a Worgen. You know, live your life. Now, there is no elf equivalent, but maybe they'll add it someday. Now, the last thing I want to show off that isn't actually testable yet, but you can click up here. Oh, no! They got rid of it. Okay, I have a video showing it off, but when you click up here, you could select Plunderstorm. Now, it's not up for testing yet. I don't know if they will bring it up on the PTR. Maybe they'll test it a little bit, but I wonder if people will jump on the PTR just to play Plunderstorm. But I could see the Plunder Store and whatnot. And I saw on the calendar the date. The date it had for the Plunderstorm is January 21st till February 24th. So we'll see how correct that is for live. But overall, this looks like a pretty decent patch, you know, for a 0.7. And if we're looking at a February 11.1, I'll be satisfied. As long as 11.1 gets polished up. Because we've been in a little buggy situation, but I'm one of the people that just loves to have content to do, and as long as there's stuff to do, especially with these new meta achievements, Turbulent Timeways coming up, they said, we're going to have plenty of stuff to do, even if you don't like PvP, if you're done with the raid, you're done with M+, there's going to be plenty to do. Is it overwhelming for some? Maybe. But I'm excited. I'm definitely going to be playing WoW a lot more. I definitely need to. And I'm excited for this patch so far. I'm going to be looking more into the lore this weekend and showing off some other stuff I found. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.